is Lizzie and welcome back to my channel. We're going to talk about the books we are planning on reading in June. We're going to start with a manga series, the Sakamoto Days, which is a series on Netflix. We're going to read volume 1 of Sakamoto Holidays. Volume 1 of Sakamoto Days. Volume 2, Volume 3, and Volume 4. Now this is about a hitman, or at least he was a hitman until he fell in love and got married and had a daughter. And we are following him as he is running a grocery store, and he basically has a hit now on him. And we are finding out that the people he comes across don't actually really want to kill him at all. They want him to live a happy life. The next book we're going to read is Death on the Lanai, and we are following a girl that they are invited to Richmond Street. In short details, promise to celebrate the greatest artist of the century. Now Dorothy hopes to find a dance partner because you know how Dorothy is, especially as her mother. Her mother always pushes her to date. And Blanche, as usual, is looking for romance, etc. and so on. With the poor artist that offered nothing but his love, fate devised the inevitable once again. What prompts her to seek him out, and what will happen to the girls. The Daisy Chain Flower Shop by Lloyd Gilmore. This was a book that was on my previous TBR, and I didn't quite get to it. And we're following Daisy as she's unlucky in love and believes that her store is cursed because no one wants to buy flowers from her for their weddings, because their last few weddings have ended up in a divorce. So she's mainly being hit up for funerals, and Elliot is trying to avoid the shop and its reputation at all costs, because he has also been very much unlucky in love and has a relationship turmoil. So how are these two going to fall in love and get together? We need to know. And the shot through the book, I almost said shot through the dark. My brain. The Gates, we're following Lucy as there is a YA festival for books, and an author is invited. I believe the author's name is Todd Harrison. And he's invited, and then Lucy finds him deceased. So what happened, how did it happen, and how do we get to from there? We don't really know who he was going to meet, so he, not knowing why he wanted to meet her in private, so he wanted to meet Lucy in private, or how someone managed to him. We don't know. When Heather Harrison, the widow, shows up in town, and her motivations aren't inspired by grief, and tends to use her husband's tragic death to launch her candidacy for state senator. Really? You just lost your husband and you're going to try to do that? Oh wow. So we're going to read this definitely next. Now there are a few other books that I am waiting on, and we'll see if they actually come in, because I went a little crazy and ordered books. And I would like for them to be on this TBR, but we'll see what happens. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Bye.